What is up, bitch? Your boy A here, also known as Toon Link Main, and today in this thingy, I'm trying to, get some stuff ready, and I forgot about. Okay, so I forgot some other stuff doing. Media studio. Oh yeah, I forgot. There we go. Hold up, I gotta put some stuff right here real quick. I gotta put some stuff. I still got notifications still setting on. And more notification. Okay, so take 2 of the introduction. What is up, it's your boy AA here, also known as Toon Link Main, and today in this video we're gonna do another AR cast with your host AA Toon Link Main. And yes, I'm having all these notifications on the, I don't know, stuff on YouTube. There was like the YouTube alert. Yeah, it's these YouTube alerts. Yeah, it's all these random subscribers. I think it's because of, the shorts. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the NFL preseason and the WNBA's issue with people throwing stuff in the court. Okay, at this point that thing is getting annoying, so before we get at it, I don't know where I'm getting all these subscribers from. Right before we even try to get at it, let me try to find this article. I have a messed up voice real quick because I've been coughing a lot today. Such as that is because my voice is a little bit messed up. Don't worry, yeah, I'm like 7 minutes. I'm like 7 minutes and still not prepared. That's because, I gotta set up stuff real quick. While we're at it, what's called, we gotta, Okay, so on to the NFL preseason game. Let's start off with something that's literally interesting right here. And the thing that's interesting right here, as I might as well just, put it right there. It's this thing called, okay, so back what I was saying is this NFL preseason. So we're actually gonna start off with something really more interesting. Is a 70-yard field goal during the preseason by Cam Little with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And yes, other than that, you got Travis Hunter playing both ways in the NFL with his debut. So here's this thing. So Cam Little stole the spotlight before halftime, and he drilled a 70-yard field goal, a distance that's never been reached in the NFL game, regular season or preseason. And to be honest, that was amazing what Cam Little does. Imagine he actually does that in the regular season. It'll be a lot more thrilling if it's in the regular season. And I was definitely thinking that he probably have a lot more range with the kicking, because right now the current record for the field goal range in the NFL history is still Justin Tucker, which is 66-yard field goal back in 2001, week 3 over there at Ford Field against the Detroit Lions. My thing is, could he actually break that record in the regular season game? I think he could. It's gonna be a competition between him or Brandon Aubrey. So my final thought is that yeah, Cam Little, he's gonna steal the spotlight with the Jaguars special team. Then another thing with the Jacksonville Jaguars that I want to talk about is Travis Hunter, the 2nd overall pick from Colorado. And he actually has his debut as both the wide receiver and a cornerback in his rookie season. Opened the game for offense with 92% of the first team snap, 11 out of 12, and not appearing with the second team offense. So he made his debut with with an NFL catch, 3-yard reception from Trevor Lawrence on a 3rd and 4. Later on that drive, then he gets a 7-yard gain, was neglected by a penalty to make it 6 yards on 3rd and 12 to set up a field goal. And he also finished with 2 receptions with 9 yards. And played 10 out of 11 snaps on the opening drive. I mean, this is the one that I was talking about, so I might have to throw that in real quick. Might do, I might have to, okay, so I might have to show you guys that real quick. Let's deactivate this. I'll activate me. Sorry, I cough. So right here, what I'm actually going to show you guys is this right here. This is the one that I was talking about with Cam Little. This is 70-yard field goal. And he's actually going to kick it from right there. And I'm actually looking at it right now. 3rd and 7 before halftime. Let's play it. Oh yeah, I forgot to notice. I don't think you can actually hear it, but like, if you're actually trying to hear it, I'll just have a little bit right here. So, let's play it again. A 70-yard field goal. That is amazing during halftime. But unfortunately, the Jaguars did lose against the Steelers. But at least they have their moment for that. Oh. At least the Jaguars have their moment with that. The 70-yard field goal. They get that as their, you know, their moment right there. Now let's go to another preseason game that's also might have a spotlight with another Colorado Buffalo. His name is Shedeur Sanders. Sees the spotlight with 2 touchdowns preseason debut versus the Carolina Panthers over there in Charlotte. Okay, so the Cleveland Browns, they have 6 quarterbacks, but one of them is injured, so I don't think Deshaun Watson's going to be playing all season long. So taking center stage on Friday night was the most high-profile, the bunch of rookies, Shedeur Sanders, a 5th-round pick, who seized the moment with his confidence building through the Browns' 30-10 win against the Carolina Panthers. So basically, the Cleveland Browns, they beat the Carolina Panthers 30-10 by 20 points, as Shedeur Sanders completed 14 out of 23 passes for 138 yards and a scramble for 19. And he threw 2 touchdowns. Like, you know, something that he wants to build up to, you know, that. But the first touchdown is definitely going to be pinpoint to Caden Davis on double coverage with the first play in the second quarter, a 7-yard touchdown. Then the second one was, I forgot what the second one was. At least he got 2 touchdowns. Even though whatchamacallit, his first snap was kind of awful, but at least he tried to do something to put up a win in the preseason. To be fair though, it's something like that. So all in all, it's just the fact that oh yeah, I forgot another one with 12 yards. That's the other one on the opening half. To be fair, the Cleveland Browns, they have, you know, right now they have 5 right now. They acquired Tyler Huntley, were to play in the line on Friday, and they did drafted Dylan Gabriel. And Kenny Pickett, he's still dealing with nursing his hamstring. Joe Flacco still favored the start. And Deshaun Watson, I don't think this dude's going to be playing anymore. So, yeah, now it's down to 5 actually. So, yeah, Tyler Huntley will most likely be the Deshaun Watson replacement. So, all in all, Cleveland is still in a Haslam situation again. God, I always had to cough. Okay, so last but not least, with the NFL preseason, I want to talk about about my Rams, who played the Dallas Cowboys on Saturday night, and yeah, CeeDee Lamb took a huge hit from the ref, draw penalty because he was sideline interference to the ref itself, because the ref did collide on CeeDee Lamb even though he was standing on the restricted white border area, which area is to officiate the game. I mean, to be fair about the how CeeDee Lamb got how CeeDee Lamb got struck out by the official is basically he was standing on the restricted area, which is the white border that you're not supposed to be standing there or celebrating. Technically, it was celebrating on that restricted area, which had contacted the ref and called it for an automatic foul that could lose some penalties for a Dallas loss. And yeah, the Rams did beat the Cowboys 31-21. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it showed on Saturday night, and the play would have resulted at 51-yard off of a pass interference, but shaved off for some yardage between downs. So yeah, that was a tough loss for the Cowboys if CeeDee Lamb didn't go to the restricted area. But even then, the Rams did well with Stenson Bennett, but like, I don't know, he's still gonna be the third stringer because our backup is Jimmy G. Unless Matthew Stafford's injured, then he'll be QB2. And Jimmy G will be our starters, but I'm sorry people, I'm having a coughing situation again. It's just the fact that I don't know how often that I keep coughing. You might as well just hear it all of today. All of tonight actually. It's annoying, but it's true. You have to hear me cough. Okay, so back on the Rams situation with Matthew Stafford. Yes, he's still dealing with back injury, but he'll be back in week 1. It's just the fact that he won't play during preseason. So best case scenario, week 1. Worst case scenario would be at week 2 or week 3. And yeah, week 1 we played the Texans at home. Then week 2 we played the Titans on the road. And in week 3 we play the Eagles on the road. So hoping that he'll be ready for week 1 because that's the initial target for Matthew Stafford. But like, other than that, there's still panicking mode with the Rams right now. But it's okay. It's just like it's a week to week basis of an injury. But like, Rams should be fine. It's just the fact that you gotta deal with the resting first. So we have to be prepared on September 7th. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Because I actually had to deal with the coughing real quick, people. It's just like, you know, too much coughing because I've been coughing. You know, I'll be coughing all day today, which not just all day today, but also yesterday. I don't know what's going on with the coughing. It's been triggered out lately, but it should be gone by a week or 2. It should be gone by like 3 to 5 days or a week or 2, depending on how often does it even get. But you know, it gets annoying. But before we're gonna get to the next topic, but like there's nothing else to talk about. It's just like we're gonna get through all of these topics first. Oh my god, these fucking assholes. Oh no, crap, my mouse. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the other topic. It's related to the WNBA, but hoping I can find it. God damn it, I cannot stop coughing. Okay, I gotta find another topic. Okay, so now we're gonna translate to the WNBA. And you know what's actually going on in the WNBA as it come lately? Because one, during the WNBA All-Star game, they were asking if they wanted to get paid more because how they're not gonna get paid that often. So the players responded by having t-shirts to say pay us more. Pay us more. But instead of that, what the fans reacted to that situation of how the WNBA wants to pay for more is by throwing dildos in the goddamn court. And I thought it was funny, but yeah, you might gonna hurt someone. So my thing is that, you know, people thought that it's people want to throw dildos in front of the court, think it's funny at first, but you might gonna hit someone and it's not gonna be that funny when you actually hit someone. That could be a second-degree assault on someone else. But here it is, because you know, the first incident. Okay, so the first incident that actually happened by throwing these dildos on the court was between the Golden State Valkyrie and the Atlanta Dreams right there in Atlanta. And they just throw it out like there's only 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Then the second incident was between the Golden State Valkyrie yet again versus the Chicago Skies, and they just throw it at the dildo at the baseline and not actually at the court itself. The third incident, which is going to be over there in LA versus the Indiana Fever, that actually hit a player, and the player that actually got hit by the dildo was Sophie Cunningham, even though she actually tweeted, do not throw dildos, stop throwing dildos, even though that didn't age well. So yeah, she got karma. That's what I was supposed to say. Then the fourth one just bounced it off between the Chicago Skies and Atlanta Dream in Chicago. And this one is a purple one instead of a green one. And yeah, it's just getting way too intense. But we almost have a fifth one, and the fifth one actually hit someone else, and yeah, that was a failed one. There's a lot of criticism of why these people keep throwing these sex toys in the goddamn courts. Is they're trying to think if a fan caught throwing sex toys on the court, they will be banned from the WNBA and facing prosecution, meaning they will face like a second-degree assault because you're throwing dildos on the court. You might hurt someone actually, because there's some clips about the one dude that talked about it. I'll show it later. Then the Minnesota Lynx head coach says that it's a distraction to the game itself. And this has been going on for centuries, that the sexualization of women, and they're treating women as object And yeah, it actually did almost hit Sophie Cunningham, even though she said, "You're gonna stop throwing dildos, you're gonna hurt one of us." Yeah. Oh yeah, actually 2 arrests, but the second one was Caden Lopez, an 18-year-old. Okay, so the second arrest that everyone actually noticed was Caden Lopez, 18-year-old, who accused of throwing the dildo on against between the Phoenix Mercury and the New York Liberty, and while watching the game on the head. Yeah, these incidents will increase, but like, other than that, it's by some meme coin that a member was created before the first incident with a ritual stunt that, you know, something about disrespecting women right there. Overall, there's only like 2 arrests, which sucks. There should have been like more. That's I don't know what's going on, but like, you know. Okay, so another thing that I want to show you guys is something that really just gonna spark my, you know, something. Okay, so we gotta go to Centelled. Okay, so another thing that's in that shows it right here. Another thing that shows it right here. So another thing that shows it right here. This is tweeted by NBA Centel. Don't get confused with Central. NBA Centel. They're actually gonna do this. All 13 WNBA teams are now required to install safety net to protect against dildo throwing incident per league official. And yes, they're actually trying to have this actual safety net. I don't know if this is real, but if this is real, then yeah, how the hell are they gonna be doing it? Unless this is like, you know, they wanted to do this because you're throwing objects around the court. Not just that, people start making memes about it, and you know, fan from the nose side, this one's funny. Throwing over the net. Then you get some other things like, oh my god, a condom. Dude, y'all just, oh my god. That's gonna be even more hilarious. What's the charge? Giving a gift? This one. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, these people are making this. Even a cage. Oh my god. People start making some dumb memes. Doodle thrower preparing for tonight's game. Basically a clip from Star Wars and how to kill the Death Star. Has been himself throwing for all these years. The last time I saw Dodo on a basketball court. Oh my god. Dude, we're getting demonetized. Okay, okay, we're gonna go to this one. This one's funny. Hold up. I know we're getting fully demonetized, but I don't give a shit. This is fucking hilarious.
This is what we're doing now. We're throwing dildos at women during WNBA games. You ever been hit in the head with a dildo? Huh?
No, I never.
I was hit in the head with a dildo. It was 1998. Okay? Matter of fact, I didn't want to go into the story. It's a little embarrassing.
Yeah, it's a little sus, but like, it's just... Yeah, am I gonna hurt? I was like, yo, I'm not touching no damn dildo.
It's not funny. that what's gonna stop? When someone gets knocked out with a dildo in Madison Square Garden while they're shooting a three-point shot? Cut it out, okay? If you've never been hit in the head with a dildo, you might think it's funny. I have been hit in the head with a dildo, and it ain't funny, and it hurts. Cut it out. This is what we're doing now. We're throwing...
I have no idea what's going on right there. I had to show you guys that, but you know. Hold up, I gotta get my ass out of here to go back here. Hope I don't get banned. I have to show you guys that in like what the hell are y'all doing in the WNBA games? Like you're out here throwing dildos. You might gonna get arrested and get banned from going to the stadium because you know I know that the main issue is their security, but like still you might gonna hurt one of the players actually. It's just not gonna be that funny because next no. Other than that, why the dildos? Like are you trying to do that trying to make fun of the girls again? Like I know it's a woman's league, but like you're treating the women's like that type of shit. It's just like, are you literally thinking about that? But either way, this whole dildo stuff in the WNBA, I'm hoping that I don't get... Well, we're gonna get demonetized, but I'm hoping this thing doesn't take us down. Because it's a bit more embarrassing to talk about. But yeah, it's just so bad. Just so bad in general. Don't know why I'm talking about it. So yeah, I think this might be the end of the stream because you know yeah, I think this might gonna be the end of the stream. I know it's gonna be that short because we actually showed. I know this stream is definitely gonna be short because you know there's nothing else to talk about because you know football season's actually coming. Please don't stop please just stop throwing all these damn dildos in WNBA courts. And yeah, we got like 2 more preseason games this to look forward to. 2 more weeks of the preseason games to look forward to before the regular season on September 4th. Let's flap and go. We are so back. And I gotta update more on my channel. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about my whatchamacallit. Where's... Oh yeah, my subscriber count. I forgot about that as well. Oh, let's scratch that part. Maybe we could talk about subscriber counts. It's getting like up. It's getting like a rogue. Let's talk about my socials real quick. So, hold up. I got another one we can talk about my social. Oh, I keep forgetting how to deactivate that. Okay, so reactivate this. No. Okay, so basically we're almost there at 5,000. It's just like going a little bit this. Got a little bit weirder and weirder, and we're going down a little bit, but don't go down around like that. And that's how the subscriber counts does, but like not just the subscriber count, but also I'm trying to get myself into, you know, Okay, also my TikTok page. Okay, it's getting weird. Oh yeah, also follow my TikTok page right here. So if you really want to be interesting, just go follow my TikTok page. I know it has to be loading as well because you know all of this. I still need to update more, but you know, make sure you follow too. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, this is gonna be a short one right here. It's just the fact that we only talk about preseason. There's 2 more weeks of preseason, as well as can you please stop throwing dildos at the WNBA court, because you know you might gonna hurt someone. Other than that, football season's so back, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.